Okay, so you've heard of it. How many people have gone in and kind of established themselves on Google Places? Google has been unbelievably generous, if you look at it from the right perspective, in literally creating millions of quasi-websites for all the businesses that have a physical location that are in someone else's directory system. So if your business is in a Yellow Pages and it's been there since 1972, you also probably have Google trying to help you because there's a spot for you to complete all the detailed information about your business within Google's system. Google Places enables them to, now on the negative side of the coin, try to take over the world. No, try to replace the old school printed Yellow Pages directory. How great is it if Google can make sure that the most relevant answer to your question of I need a dentist in Maple Grove, Minnesota, can be delivered by them through their system, information that's in their servers, rather than actually going out and searching all possible pieces of information on the World Wide Web. That's the idea. Now, you can go into Google Places and you can do all of this stuff yourself. Take the time to at least claim your listing and get some information in there. Very, very similar, Yahoo Local. Also very similar, Bing Local. All of those three search engines, it's an interesting way for them to try to own information voluntarily given by you to be able to serve more valid results when people are searching for a local business. And when you're searching on Google from your home computer, they kind of know where you're at. They know you're in Minneapolis, right? Because they know they're at the IP address of your computer when you send in a search. Interestingly enough, if you search from this, they know where you're standing, okay? So that's why this becomes such an amazing tool when you're using things like Google Places and Yahoo Local and Bing Local, because if I search for a dentist from this right now, it's actually going to help serve me the dentists that are closest to where I'm at, that have the best reviews and the best feedback online that I can get to within the next few minutes. If I drive north a half an hour, it's going to give me a whole different search result because it's trying to satisfy my immediate need right now with the best possible answer. And that doesn't just include it's right up the street. Because if right up the street says this guy pulled out 3 teeth he didn't say he was going to pull, and that's the only testimonial he has online, which really is not a testimonial, it's sort of a complaint, I would guess. But yet there's somebody that's 4 blocks further away and they have 200 pieces of positive feedback that are all the most wonderful environment, it's clean, they were nice, they didn't lie to me and tell me I had more cavities than I did, or whatever. It's going to prioritize how it serves you those results. Directory submission is another thing that you could look into. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of directories that you can submit your business information to make sure you're available when a company like Garmin or TomTom or the iPhone or the BlackBerry company updates their database with what's going to be in our little GPS sorting system that's on our phone, or what's going to be in our GPS device that's sitting on your dash. And those directories are a wonderful place to make sure that your information is current. You just need to make sure that it's all current, that it's all something that you can at least once a year check on it, make sure that it's updated, make sure that it's valid. And the last point of that is don't lose sight of the fact that the website that you have for your company still is the hub, because that's the social proof, whether they're coming from Facebook or any of the social media areas, whether they're coming from a Google search result, a Google Places map result, any of those things, you still need that website to be your focal point where they can find the social proof that you are who you say you are, you're a legitimate business, you've got positive feedback. Yes, the problems that you solve are on there, so I see they do have what I need. All right, what else can I tell you? One more thing I wanted to show you technology-wise. How many people accept credit cards for payment in their business? A few of us, okay? How many people would that don't now if they could and it was easy? Anybody think it would be cool if you could even take maybe your core service, costs hundreds of dollars, but you could have a small product that was an intro that added value for people you could sell for maybe 50 bucks when you do, I don't know, a trade show or something like that? Well, if you guys want to buy anything from me, even a soda, I'll mark it up 200%. You can run your credit card right there on my phone. And I will actually charge your credit card, credit it to me, charge me a 2 or 2.5% fee on it. Maybe you think that's exorbitant, but it's awful nice to know that I'm paid right now, right? also lets me email you the receipt right that instant, right from my phone. This is from Square.com, and very simple little tool, but that could totally enable a whole other segment of your business that might be easy cash flow for you to be able to. Now's the urge that someone has to buy from you. Let me satisfy that right now. You don't have to drive down to my store. You don't have to whatever. Okay, so what else was I going to say? Search is about being there when they look. You don't want to push in on their time or their screen space. And I'll tell you the one worst place you can push in on, their speakers. You know that your customers are at work when they're looking at your website, right? When they're searching for solutions, they're at work because they're trying to figure it out before they leave for the day. If your website automatically plays some loud noise or auto plays the video with sound, pretty good chance they're going to do everything they can to shut that down. Okay? So little tidbit, if there's anything you're doing online, give them the option to start any sound that's out there. Okay, now there are a couple offers that we're doing, and let me tell you where the most basic is for MobileReach. Trying to help you reach that mobile consumer, and a lot of times business owners don't have the time, don't want to take the time to try to figure out how to maximize their use of things like Google Places or Yahoo Local or Bing Local. So we have two different types of core setup that we will do for you, and we do have it discounted, and if you stop by downstairs and grab a flyer from me, you can see how we've got that set up, what's included. That is only good to the end of the month because I've got to limit it somewhere. Everybody else is going to have to pay 10 times as much. And that's about all I have. So thanks for your attention.